This is how I get my face washed every morning. Good morning, day one, Bikefest. So the time at the moment is 5:58. So I'm sitting here in the living room contemplating the journey down. I've just realised the saddle time and the distance as well. You've got the feeling you're being watched. So I'm going to show you the distance down. That's the distance. 308 miles. Nearly 5.5 hours saddle time. What have I done? Always remember when you're packing your case to pack underwear. You don't want to be caught short.
Hi YouTube friends, I hope you all keeping well. So this new adventure, I'm heading down to nearly the bottom of Ireland, and it's a place called Killarney, and it's been voted one of the most beautiful counties in the whole of Ireland, and it's a place that I've never been before. And what a distance, what a way to get down now. It's so far down. I mean, the longest that I've ever travelled, and this isn't a motorbike, this is a car, is about 3 hours. And where I'm heading to Killarney is a place called the Park Haven Hotel, and it's a 5-star hotel. And the original plan was that there's a very famous festival down in Killarney once a year, and it would have been today, over the weekend, but it was cancelled due to COVID. And to be honest with you, it was no surprise that I think not only me, but all my motorbike friends seen that coming. Like a lot of bike festivals, not only in Ireland, the north of Ireland, but also across the UK. Most of them that I know of has been cancelled, unfortunately. But there's always next year. So this is day one of my adventure, and it's going to be mainly used just to travel down there, because it's, as I say, it's 5.5 hours, and I haven't even stopped yet for lunch.
I've arrived at my friend Jenny's house. She has no idea I'm here. She'll probably not be in. So I've called down my friend Jenny's house. She hasn't been out all week, and the time you called down, where are you?
I'm in the hairdressing.
She's a very dodgy looking character.
And the only time you record me is when I'm like this. I can't believe you. You know that. No, everyone.
Well, she always wanted to be in Gary's two wheels. Oh, you are?
What you do? I'm changing.
Yeah, you're changing, alright. You friggin' header.
My cat's in the window.
I have to say, Jenny, that's the best I've ever seen you looking.
That's lovely, and I cannot believe the only time you record me and I'm like this. I can't believe it. Seriously. My gosh.
How's it going? Your neighbour's out
My lovely neighbour.
about the cats shitting in the garden.
Yeah, that's him, yeah.
He's a nice neighbour to have, isn't he? Hope he doesn't.
Lovely. Oh, I just love him. I love him.
That's a mad Jenny. That's my friend Jenny. Typical. All the way down to half saddle time, down to surprise her. And she's in the bloody hairdressers.
Bye everyone. I'm gonna look better than this. Trust me, I will look better than this. Later.
No, she's not. It's the best I've ever seen her looking.
just hope I do not run out of fuel. I had a fuel bottle in the house, and it's a fireproof bottle, and I forgot to lift it. So saddle time now is nearly 3 hours. As you can see, I have about a quarter of a tank left. The roads here from where I live down so far has been excellent, and I won't knock them for that. So far I've had 3 tolls. I've had 2 tolls coming. I had a toll coming through Drogheda. I had a toll coming into Dublin. I'm going through, or on the outskirts of Dublin, there's a Lee toll as well. So that's 3 tolls on the way down so far. I don't mind paying for tolls, but to have them so close together. I was saying that the reason why I'm going down to Bikefest today, even though it was cancelled, was that my sister and her partner was to come down with me. But she bought a new business here about a few weeks ago, and she couldn't get down. So rather than me cancel it, I still wanted to go down to Killarney. The hotel, I have to say, looks amazing. 5 stars, it's got a jacuzzi, it's got a swimming pool. It's the frickin' restaurant. We tip. Always go to the one with the biggest queue. Super Max it is. Could I have a 5-ounce bacon cheeseburger, please? Pepsi Max? Cool. Coke. Yeah, cool. Sorry, I think we'll need a translator. Thanks for taking. I have no idea what this is going to taste like. It's quite heavy. But I'm going to eat it. Cheers. I probably just had about the most disgustingest burger ever, and I'm not just saying that. There was about half a pound of grease on it. I don't think there'll be any room for dinner tonight. Living the dream. And as you can see, there's a bit of a fly massacre on the screen. So if you can see that on the camera. Blood, guts, gore. It's like a horror movie. There's a place here called West Castle, and it's just on the outskirts or on the boundary of Killarney, and it's very, very popular with the festival, because anytime we do the festival down here, I know that they do a run out. And it's a real shame that the festival was cancelled this year, because after the year that everyone has had, it would have been amazing to go out and experience Bikefest. See that? That's the slow lane. They have a lot of these down the south of Ireland, but as far as I know, I don't think you have any up in Northern Ireland. So it's called the slow lane, which is handy. If you've got tractors or cars with trailers or whatever, it's very, very good. Not only is this guys 2 reels, where you guys are coming out to join me in my adventures, but I also want to do it like a travel channel, where I want to do like a tourist information as well, where I want to promote businesses in and around not only the north but down the south as well. I think that's very, very important. And it's so good to see places starting to open up again. And it's starting to feel normal again as well. I mean, yesterday, or the day before, I was out with a friend having a few coffee. went out on the motorbike that evening, and you start to feel human again. Because when this lockdown was going on, it was miserable for everybody. Where you couldn't go out, only if necessities like your shopping, medication, whatever. And it came to a stage where you actually got into a wee rut. Where all you were doing is you would get up in the morning, for me anyway, this is me personally speaking, take my daughter to school, come back, and concentrate on maybe the past of the day, to bring the day in. Now with me being self-employed, obviously I was one of those businesses lucky enough to go out. We were able to go out and work because of my garden and tree service business. And I think the other ones were like window cleaners, etc. They were allowed to go out as well, provided you kept the COVID regulations and restrictions and social distancing from customers. There came to a point where we're lucky enough we don't see any of our customers because we have a lot of riders. We cut grass for hedge maintenance, tree maintenance, etc. And I'm very lucky that way that before all this started, I would maybe have done about 80% of checks, but now everything's bank transfer. Good news, and I'm going to do a vlog on it in the next couple of weeks. I got another motorbike, and before you say, oh, am I going to sell this Harley Davidson? No, I'm going to keep it. It's the same, it's a Harley Davidson, but it's a V-Rod, and I will be doing a vlog in it. And I've been out on it a few times, and wow, such a different bike to ride. The Tipperary sign. Why do you want to sing that song? It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary. Oh, 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 oh. So we're 4 minutes away from the hotel, and it's near 4:30 in the afternoon. So I've been on the road since about 9:15 this morning. It's been a long day, and I've only had one stop for lunch. Don't feel too bad tiredness wise. So we're in Killarney. Oh, a lovely phone box. Don't usually see them. 2 minutes to the longest distance I've ever travelled, I believe. That's where we're heading. Let's see where we're going to park. Somewhere safe. Right outside the door.
Hello, how are you?
Hi. I'm down to check in.
Perfect. Okay, you just fill this out for me.
That's great.
Confirm your details, carriage or whichever, and signature, please.
Okay, what happens if you can't spell? No, I'm only joking.
I was like, I'm waiting for you.
No, you're fine. I actually can't spell. I actually don't know the registration number. Does it matter?
If you write down the meter, it's just for parking outside.
Just give me a wee second. The amount of people don't know the registration number is unbelievable, and I'm one of them. But then it's a new bike. That's my excuse. Do you watch YouTube? Do you yourself? No?
Not really.
No?
YouTuber.
Alright. It's just I'm quite a famous person, so
Oh yeah?
yeah, got a YouTube channel. I've got about 2 million subscribers.
Oh, we'll have to look it up.
Oh yeah, it's Gary's Two Wheels. Oh yeah, so I'll be doing a review in this place here, so
Oh, very good.
give me a good room. Have you heard of Tom Cruise?
Mm-hmm.
He's my second cousin.
Yeah. Oh, very
Yeah,
good.
so we look very alike. So people say that
All the time.
all the time.
Perfect.
Only I'm better looking, of course.
You've never heard of Ryan O'Neill, the actor.
What's that?
Ryan O'Neill, the actor.
Ryan O'Neill, yes,
Love Story and all that.
Yeah.
He's my third cousin.
Oh, is he?
Huh?
Well done. Can't find the fucking hotel room. She definitely said the 3rd floor. First impression. Yeah, not bad. I like this here. Seems to be right in the back of the building as well. Not bad. See the bathroom. Feeling better, but do you know what? 5.5 hours on the bike. Over 300 miles. I would have slept in a tent. What I have noticed, there's no kettle facilities. You know, it's an expensive hotel, it's a 5-star, and you walk into the room. There's no kettle. It's quite strange. Save it. Somewhere to put the clothes. Ah! Now we're talking. Can I just say, the beauty about editing is that if you make a cock up, you delete. Tell you what, that was pretty amazing. I actually enjoyed that. You're traveling down on your own. I think the best thing to do is, if you can, is get an entertainment system for your helmet. I was listening to music all the way down, and there was a couple of customers that rang me as well. And then I was talking to a couple of friends on the way down. So yeah, it's, you know, it's like having somebody with you, but using technology. So it's pretty cool that way. 6 hours on the motorbike is a long time, and over 300 miles as well. And I only stopped to get a meal and to be honest with you, it wasn't very nice. I wouldn't even give the dog it, to be honest with you. Well, actually, I might. It turns out that the receptionist downstairs is related to Ryan O'Neill. She's 3rd cousins for him. It's not strange because Tom Cruise is my 2nd cousin. So what's the coincidence of that happening in a hotel? You know, it's pretty astonishing. Anyway, so the plan for this evening is, I am tired, and that bed looks actually quite inviting. The hotel room is pretty spacious. I can't knock it. I mean, look at it. You know, it's pretty neat. Furniture's a wee bit old, but it's a good sized bedroom. The stuff that you need as well. Even a TV. I wonder, does it have porn? The only people that's going to know it is the receptionist. I think she's due a call. Here we go.
Welcome to the Park Avon Hotel Killarney, formerly the Holiday Inn. Please choose from the following options. Press 1 for reservations. Press 2 for reception. Press 3 for the bar at the Park Avon. Press 4 for the leisure centre.
Thank you for calling Park Avon. How can I help you?
Oh yes, hello. I'm staying in. I've just arrived, and I absolutely love the bedroom. It is absolutely astonishingly beautiful, and I've come in and I've turned the TV on, and I'm flicking through the channels, but I see there's no porn channels.
I'm afraid not. We don't pay the subscription for it.
You don't have a channel for porn, no?
No,
All right. Would you have it on a laptop,
I'm afraid not.
tablet?
No. All right. No
Okay,
problem.
thank you. Bye bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Oh my god. I think actually she should be let home early.
Am I coming back here? There's no porn. Looks nice. Let's see how it tastes. Always a good sign to have an empty plate. I have to say, that food was delicious. And what I got was sliced chicken with stuffing, served on a bit of mash with fresh vegetables, with pepper and onion sauce. And out of 10, I give it a 9. It was beautiful. I slept rather well last night. This bed is very, very comfortable. The only thing I would say is the air conditioning. I must have had a heater on last night. I woke up in a pool of sweat. Let's either that or I pissed myself. Probably could be the latter one actually. Gonna get up, get a shower, have a good shit. That's important. Then go for breakfast. To the restaurant, having breakfast. Not always a good sign, but it's 7:45 in the morning. So this is your typical Irish fry. 2 sausage, egg, bacon, beans. Toast as an extra if you wanted. It's actually quite nice. So I'm aiming to plan to go to Rosscastle. And I mean, it's not that far. And amazingly, it's only, I mean, I'll show you. That's it there. Instead of 5.5 hours. Sounds to be a bit easier, doesn't it? The plan is to go to Rosscastle after breakfast. The Gap of Dunloe. I'm gonna Google it. The Gap of Dunloe.
According to Wikipedia, the Gap of Dunloe, also recorded as Burner and Choimeen, is a narrow mountain pass running north-south in County Kerry, Ireland, that separates the McGillycuddy's Reeks mountain range in the west from the Purple Mountain Group range in the east.
15 minutes away. The roads look very dodgy, but you know what? It's living the dream. I don't normally like going down roads like that because I had a bad experience last year. I was going down a country road. We were about half a mile from the location and there was a bit of moss on the road and it had been raining, so I slipped on the moss. I was only doing about 5 miles an hour and it took me down a divot and the bike fell down one side, but thank God I was only doing very, very slow speed, no damage to the bike. But the Gap of Dunloe looks interesting. I think it would be amazing to get a couple of drone shots down there, providing I don't crash it. If I crash this one, I'm retiring from flying drones. I could always become an air pilot or ride a helicopter. After all, Tom Cruise is my second cousin. Yeah. History on the Gap of Dunloe.
According to Wikipedia, the Gap of Dunloe was formed 25,000 years ago during Ireland's last ice age as a result of a glacial breach where a glacier in the Black Valley, part of the Temple No Ice Gap, estimated to be over 500 meters deep, broke through the head of the gap and moved northwards, carving out a U-shaped valley.
Okay, right away I'm thinking Loch Ness Monster. This has to be done. Getting ready for the Gap of Dunloe. Deep heat. If you're riding long journeys and your bars are quite high, you'll always get pain in your shoulders. Let's go.
wet, but sure, it doesn't matter, it's to be expected. If we go on a historical bike ride, we'll have a toffee sweet.
When the world stops spinning round and gravity brings you down, don't give in. When the weight's too much to bear and nobody seems to care, don't give in. Throw your hands to heaven.
Hello. Oh, coffee. Oh yeah. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Gorgeous.
Have you? That's my first time up here. It's absolutely amazing.
Oh, have you never been up here?
No. How far roughly is it, distance-wise, walk-wise, or
To walk up there?
no? To it takes you around, doesn't it?
To round Killarney?
Yeah.
Like, oh, to walk. I don't know, we've never walked it, but it'd be a while.
Be
Like half a day, not more.
seriously. So it's
Yeah,
about.
because you'd want to stop and enjoy it, and
Yeah, that's true.
It's strenuous.
Yeah, I'm sure.
there's a nice cycle route, and it's a lovely cycle route.
Oh,
as
it's
well.
amazing. That's the first time on the bike there, so.
Yeah.
It's a lovely bike.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
beautiful. Yeah, we love it here.
I know, it's lovely. First time here in Killarney, like, so.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
You just have from the north.
I'm up the north. I have a YouTube channel for motorbiking, so I have, so.
Right. So you're setting out. You're putting some on your GoPro there.
Yes, yeah, I am, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm actually quite a famous vlogger, so I am. And travel channel vlogger as well.
What's your name?
Gary?
Gary. Nice to meet you, Gary.
Alright, nice to meet you too. Lovely people. Oh my god. Wow. This This is absolutely beautiful. My lord. Look at this. Oh my god. Wee cottage here at the bottom of the mountains as well. Beautiful. It's hard to believe that this is Ireland. Absolutely beautiful. You can see why Killarney has been voted one of the most beautiful counties in Ireland. This here is absolutely astonishing, and I would highly recommend this for any motorbiker. If you're watching this and you live in Ireland and you've never been here before, guys, get yourself down here. It's absolutely breathtaking. I mean, you can't go over 20 miles an hour, and that's why. You don't know what's around the corner. You have to watch for potholes. But I want to stop somewhere where hopefully I can get a good drone shot. I don't like the idea of flying over water, because my past experience with water and losing drones is quite high up on the ladder. A friend of mine would love to see them sheep. Yeah, obviously it's either been raining here early on, or it's just water coming down off the mountain, seeping down onto the road, make it a wee bit slippy, so I'm going to have to watch that. Just incredible how tight this bend is. Bloody hell. Seriously? Nicely maneuvered, Mr. Waters. So another thing you have to watch is the shit on the road. Excuse my French. You can't slip on it very, very easy. And there's a lot of sharp bends. You don't know what's around these corners. Obviously you have to be careful with the cars coming around as well. It's extremely tight. If I can ride these roads, no bother, I can ride any road in the world, and that'll give me a lot of confidence. Because I am still pretty new at motorbike riding. I mean, look at them bends on the roads. Just freaking incredible. Welcome to the Black Valley, 2014. It's not that old then. You know, you live life in moments where you'll look back and you'll remember your past life. I think this is going to be one of them. For me, this is very, not only is it therapeutic, but it's just emotionally, it's amazing. It just gives you an absolute amazing feeling to be alive and to see the beauty that this country has to offer. Oh, wow. Dear God. Look at that. Oh my God. You get some amazing photographs there, won't you? You get some amazing photographs there.
Yeah,
it's astonishing, isn't it? Amazing. All right. Drone shot time. Has to be this.
It was always on fire, our house, our dream. We were dancing on a wire, reckless it seemed. We found holes in these walls, we like what we saw. Seems so strong until it falls, the final straw. Oh, I never felt like this before.
Yeah, there's one there. Needs a haircut. That's COVID. That's a COVID hairstyle. A bit like my own. I'm trying to sweet chat. I don't usually chat as long as this, but I'm very talkative mood today, and I'm in sort of good form as well. So talk about the Park Avenue Hotel. So on arrival, the foyer, pretty impressive, quite large. There was arrival in before me, and there was arrival coming in after me as well. And the hotel last night, the restaurant seemed pretty busy. Facilities out the front, there's easy access to the hotel, and he also has CCTV cameras, and I believe that they have security that come around and check the cars every couple of hours, which is even an added bonus. But last night was a well-deserved break. Just sit down, lovely atmosphere, and get a meal served up to you, followed with a lovely cold pint of Rockshore. But Rockshore don't sponsor me in any way, shape or form. Yeah, but I just thought I'd throw that in. Right, let's see. Ticket we don't go down there, so... Oh shit, I hope I'm not going around in circles. And for Bikefest next year, I'll definitely be back. And I'll probably stay at that hotel as well. And I'll say to my friends about that hotel. I actually think this is taking me back round to where I was early on. Sake. I hope I'm wrong, and I'm near running out of fuel. Shit. But imagine running out of fuel down here. Jesus. I would end up having to sleep in one of them rocks. Just ask this guy here. Does this take you back out onto the road?
Yes, just to take you back up onto the main road into Kinmare.
Kilmare, right.
I will step down to Killarney.
Right, okay, that's fantastic. Phew. Big relief. But anyway, you just go down here and you turn left into Killarney. So there you go, that's where we're going. Gotta love the accents. Yeah, we're back on the main road. Woohoo! Ross Castle, here we come.
When the world stops spinning round and gravity brings you down, don't give in. When the weight's too much to bear, I know nobody seems to care. Don't give in. Throw your hands to heaven.
Can't come all this way and not go to Ross Castle. I'll tell you what, that is pretty amazing castle. See why it's very, very popular. So tempted. You know what happened the last time I went on a boat. So let's just walk around this castle and see what it's all about. How's it going?
Yeah.
You missed a bit. You got a good job. Get all the algae off.
Oh, stop.
So you've worked here long?
You don't work here.
Do you not work here?
No.
So what are you doing with that?
The in-laws live in there.
All right.
The wife is in the shop.
All right, it's a wee shop and all, business.
And
Nice.
I get this every year.
Do you? You get the good work. You get the good jobs. Yeah. Well, I won't hold you back. You're doing a grand job here anyway. I think you deserve a drink after that.
Oh, if only.
Good luck anyway. Alright. I think he was joking when I said he missed a bit. Anyway, let's get back on the bike. It is lovely down here. That's a small door. Suit me rightly.
May it be an evening star shines down upon you. May it be when darkness falls, your heart will be true. You walk a lonely road. Oh, how far you are from home. Morning air, oh, May it be the shadows call will fly away. May it be you journey on to light the day. When the night is overcome, you may rise to find the sun.
Just stopped off at the Apple Green Garage. This is my second pit stop on the way home. Let's see the distance where we are. So the journey home in kilometres is 485 kilometres down and 485 kilometres back, or it's 606 miles. That's not counting the distance I've done yesterday. And round the gap I've done low. I'm just sitting here contemplating the amount of money I spent going down there. So I said to myself before I left, if I could do it under £500, I'd be a happy person. So I'm just sitting here working it out. So the hotel alone for the weekend, for the Friday, Saturday, checkout time 11 o'clock on Sunday. Sterling, not in euros, but in sterling was £260. In the fuel costs, we had 5 fuel stops. The fuel was about £110 sterling. And then on the tolls down, the 2 e-tolls was about £5 sterling. And then the food costs as well, for lunch and dinner, probably about another £100. So what is that total?